What is up, people? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. You check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, all at the Vinyl Casket, all one word. You can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much, much more. I'm really excited because this is a Casket review, which is my series where I review TV and movie. Modern within the last 5 years of me watching it usually is what I go with. Anything so I go with that because anything past that, like past that 5, 6, maybe even 7 year mark, I watch it and I put it in the rewind reviews because they're older. But I also rewind is really saved for rewatching or watching big series, trilogies, or franchises. I'm going to be starting doing single episodes as rewatch reviews, which is anything that I've already seen is going to go on the rewatch reviews. So with that being said, this is Meet Cute. This is the Peacock original that came out September 21st, 2022. Very upset that it took me this long to find this. I just randomly saw it on the Peacock homepage recently. Starring none other than Pete Davidson and Kelly. I always say her name wrong. Is it You know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to butcher her name, but she is from The Big Bang Theory. Awesome movie. This is a really fun movie. It has honestly, it is a pretty complex plot if you want to get into the technical aspect of it, but it's really just two characters with a lot of side background characters. Honestly, I would say the lady at the nail salon and the waiter are the closest you get to like secondary characters. You get the mom for like a hot second. You get a bunch of random people to show up for like a scene. But besides that, it's just the two main actors the whole time, and it's just following them around. And honestly, I didn't have any idea what this was. I saw this, I said, okay, this looks cool, like just based off the promotional images that you're looking at right now, and I checked it out. Time travel, depression, romance, just a whole bunch of strange stuff. And the conclusion was not at all what I thought after halfway through. After halfway through, it seemed pretty like just cycling through, doing the same thing, and then every time finding out a little bit more about the situation at hand, whether it be his perspective or her perspective. And then you get one really bad situation, and then you find out that she went back and changed all this stuff in his life, because you find out that the rules of time travel that she'd been saying was not actually accurate to what was actually possible. So you get this whole spew of nonsense going on, and then she's got to go and fix it, and then that still doesn't sit right, and then she's kind of at her breaking point where she just has lost her shit. And then the conclusion was really, really sweet and innocent, and I really enjoyed it. But it completely caught me for surprise from the position, the direction that the film felt like it was going the whole time. I liked it. I thought that these two knocked it out of the park. I'm a big fan of Pete Davidson, and this is one of those things where like he hasn't been in a lot, but the stuff that he has done, I think, is top quality. I think he's a really good actor. I think his time, his background as a comedian and his time on SNL has really lended him well to acting. Even if it's not for a comedic point of view. Like some of the stuff that goes on in here could be considered, funny, but it's not a funny movie. It's a strange movie, but it's not like a funny movie. Like his series Bupkis, which is also, I believe, Peacock, is situation humor, but it's dealing with the real life, idea of him having depression and stuff. So like I think he's been able to pull off being an actor very well, and I really enjoy the stuff he's been in. This is a incredible movie that I highly suggest to anyone that has, the time to sit down and give it a watch. It's only an hour and 29 minutes. It's literally an hour and a half. It's one of the shortest movies that I've watched in a long time. I think that it's pretty solid. It was obviously made for TV because of the streaming service, so it has a TVMA rating, and I think it's pretty solid. I would give it what I got written down, 4.7. So I think that's a really high rating, but I think that it's a really good movie. It's not a movie of the year. Obviously, I never even heard of it when it came out. Most of you haven't heard of it when it came out. If you did, get in the comments. But it's just a lot of fun. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff on these streaming services because the oversaturation of the current way the media is, like the way this medium is. There's a lot of overflux, so a lot of things get overshadowed and fluxed out. It could be advertised and marketed and the big thing, and then next week 6 other things just kind of dropped on the platform that weren't originals that blow that out of the way, because they're just, all these platforms are throwing things on there as fast as they can to compete with each other and compete with themselves, really. 4.7 out of 5. This is Meet Cute from September 2022. Check it out. Peacock original. I think Peacock has some underrated originals. I really do think they do a great job. They don't get the credit that I think that this platform should. It's a really good platform. Yeah, with that being said, guys, get in the comments. Let's discuss what's going on. Did you watch it? Are you going to? Did you like it? Let's talk about it. This is the Vinyl Casket, home to lamest taste. Check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. All the Vinyl Casket, one word. You can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much, much more. Do me a massive favor and stay lame.